Hey everybody, I thought I'd do something completely original. That's right, talk about superhero movies. Yes, as you can probably tell, I love superhero movies. Deadpool is actually my favorite superhero of all time. I have all his comic books, I think he's like one of the best superheroes. He's kind of like an anti-hero, but I love how cocky he is, and I love how he constantly breaks the fourth wall and shit like that. But unfortunately, he's not going to be on the list because there hasn't been a Deadpool movie yet. There is one in the works, and I'm sort of looking forward to it. I enjoy Ryan Reynolds, and yeah, but it's not going to be rated R, so have some issues with that. But there's a lot of great superhero movies, and I thought I'd give you the top 10 best superhero movies. This is obviously my opinion, so yeah, some of your favorites might not be on here, some of you might not, some of you might think these are overrated, some of you might not even. And 10 sounds better. But before I get to my top 10, I have a few honorable mentions. Those honorable mentions are Hellboy, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, Kick-Ass, Blade, X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, and Iron Man. Yes, Iron Man did not make the list, but I enjoy Iron Man, but I thought these 10 films were better. Alright, let's begin the list. Starting at number 10 is Captain America, The Winter Soldier. Yes, this was one of my favorite films of this year. I think Winter Soldier was just awesome. What the Russo brothers did with this movie was just so good. It was such a well-directed action movie. It was not just a superhero movie, it was just a good espionage movie. Chris Evans, awesome. He was great in it. I loved him in the first Captain America, but yeah, some people didn't like him. I loved him in it, and he was just even better in this movie. Sebastian Stan was awesome as Winter Soldier. He was like the Darth Maul in this movie, meaning he's very quiet. He's not in it a lot, and the movie's named after him, but when he does show up, it's just so awesome, it's so memorable. And yeah, I love this movie. It's a great action movie, and the best Captain America movie, and one of the best superhero movies of 2014. Not the best, but one of the best, and my 10th favorite. Coming at number 9 is Watchmen. Watchmen is probably the most underrated superhero movie. I know a lot of people that don't like this movie. Some people say it's too long, too pretentious, and just kind of boring. And I'm like, I guess, but I don't find it boring at all. I love this movie. I love the characters, I love the story, I love the gore, the grittiness, and just how dark this movie is. I love it. I love its social commentary, I love its politics, I love everything about this movie. The opening is so strong too, one of the strongest openings to a superhero movie. And yeah, I love this movie. There's some good performances. Zack Snyder, I'm very mixed about Zack Snyder. I do enjoy 300, and I do love Watchmen, but some of his movies aren't. Dawn of the Dead's good too, but I didn't like Sucker Punch or Man of Steel or shit like that, so I'm a little iffy for the Superman Batman movie, but yeah, who knows. But Watchmen, one of my all-time favorites. Coming number 8, I'm kind of cheating because it's, not a comic book movie, but I didn't say comic book movie. This is a top 10 superhero movie, and that is Unbreakable. Unbreakable is an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan is a shitty direct crap. He ruined Avatar for me. Avatar, one of my all-time favorite shows, just fucking ruined it. Signs, it's such an overrated film, and After Earth, oh god, it's happening. Ugh, it's the worst films ever. But Unbreakable is a very, very good movie. Bruce Willis and Sam Jackson, just great in this movie. Very good. The writing is very good, and it's a very well shot movie. And I won't spoil the ending. The ending is just so good. I love the ending to this movie, and I love how real this movie feels. And it's actually the first straight up realistic superhero movie, and I really enjoyed it. It's actually one of my favorites. Some people will definitely disagree. Oh, M. Night Shyamalan and a superhero top 10 superhero films. Fuck it. I love this movie. Coming in number 7 is Superman. Yes, the 1978 Richard Donner Superman movie. It has Christopher Reeve, Marlon Brando, and Gene Hackman. 3 awesome actors, and yeah, an awesome movie. I love this movie so much. I have it on Blu-ray, and I think this is the best Superman movie. I know there could be an amazing Superman movie, and this is not an amazing Superman movie, but it is a personal favorite of mine because I just grew up with this movie, and I really enjoy it. It's like campy and kind of cheesy, but I do like it. I like it very much. I think Marlon Brando's an awesome Jor-El. Actually, Russell Crowe was in Bad Man of Steel, but yeah, Marlon Brando was just killed it in this Jor-El, and Christopher Reeve is Superman. Anytime you see Christopher Reeve, I see Superman, and I loved Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. Yeah, and I loved everyone in this movie. The action's dated, the effects are really dated. The ending's a very Deus Ex Machina kind of thing. You know, he spins the planet around, turns back time. Yeah, complete bullshit, but I liked the movie. I thought it was really good. Richard Donner did a good job directing this film, and I just love it. It's got nostalgia for me, and I love it. I love its cheesiness, campiness, and I think it's hilarious too. So, yeah, one of my favorites. Coming in number 6 is V for Vendetta. This is an awesome movie too. Hugo Weaving stars as V, and if anyone has read the comic books, you know this movie. Anyone, I think everyone has seen this movie, and I have never met a single person who's hated this movie. Some people say, "Oh, it's a little overrated," but I never met anyone that's hated this movie. And then that's good because this is an awesome movie. It's got a great story. It's got a really, really dark beginning of its third act. Yeah, you know, when Natalie Portman's in the prison, very dark and very good. It's actually the best part of the movie. You learn a story about a certain character, and it's just so good. It's such a good movie. I love it. Again, it's politics and how it's all about anarchy and the world's consumed by the government. Oh, I love this movie. I think it's so good. I love the character V. I think he's a sweet superhero, even though he kind of kills people. He's kind of like Punisher and Deadpool, which I love. I love this character. And I love the way, spoilers, how he goes out in the end. It's just an awesome way to end the movie, and it's just a solid movie. The Wachowskis made this movie, and they're great, and it's actually even better than The Matrix. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but yeah, I love V for Vendetta, one of my favorite. Coming in number 5 is Batman. Yes, Tim Burton's 1989 Batman. Yeah, I love this movie. Some people don't like Tim Burton's movies, especially his Batman movies. I love Tim Burton. He's got a lot of shit movies, but I love Tim Burton, and I love this Batman movie. Batman Returns is good, but this is way better. This is really campy, but it's also really dark, and it's got a really cool, unique Batman in this movie. I love how they made Batman in this movie. Made him more mysterious. The show actually more Joker than Batman, but the more mysterious Batman was in this movie, the more interesting he was. I like Batman sometimes as a mystery. Sure, the Nolan movies are better, but I just liked how they did Batman. And I think Keaton was a very good Batman. And I love Jack Nicholson in this movie. Jack Nicholson was great, and one of my favorite scenes is when Jack Nicholson is in the art gallery messing up all the paintings, dance to the Prince song. I love that scene. It's just like one of my favorite scenes. And yeah, I like the action in this movie. Again, it's a little dated, but I really like it, and I love this movie. I think it's a good Batman movie. Number 4 is Batman Begins. Yeah, this movie is just solid. Solely based because it's an origin story, and it's a perfect origin story. The way they told Bruce Wayne's story is awesome. The writing, the acting, the pacing, and the way it's directed and told is just phenomenal. This movie is great. The first act is, yes, the strongest part of the movie, but the second and third act is still really strong. I like how he becomes Batman, and I love how he beats Ra's al Ghul in the end. I love everything about this movie. I think this is one of the strongest superhero films, and Christopher Nolan just makes Batman awesome. I love his trilogy. Some people don't like The Dark Knight Rises. I enjoyed it. It's got some flaws, especially near the ending, or really, really dumb flaws, but yeah, I love Batman Begins. I think it's one of the best superhero movies, and I love Christian Bale. I love Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson, perfect Ra's al Ghul, and I loved everything about it. I loved its origin story. It's a perfect origin story for the Caped Crusader. Coming number 3 is Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, this was actually my third favorite film of the year, and probably the best superhero movie of 2014. And this movie, I love it. I love it. Like I said before, it's Cowboy Bebop meets Avengers meets Firefly. It's just like the most fun. This is the most fun superhero movie of like all time. This is just a blast. Yes, some of its story is just like, yeah, it's not much of a story, but I don't give a shit 'cause I love these characters. I love its comedy. I love its visuals. I love its action. I already discussed a little bit in my top 10 favorites, so I won't go into details, but yeah. Coming number 2 is The Avengers. Again, just a fun movie. I like fun superhero movies. Guardians of the Galaxy is a little more fun, but the reason Avengers is better is because it's a more better written film, and plus all the heroes that I love are in this movie. Like, I love the Hulk, I love Iron Man, I love Captain America, and the Hulk, and I said Hulk and Thor and shit like that. I love these characters, so them in a movie together was a big deal for me. Guardians of the Galaxy might be a better film, but I just like the Avengers more because when I first saw this movie, I was like, oh, these are one of my favorite superheroes all together, and I just loved it. And Joss Whedon's like my favorite TV creator, and I love Joss Whedon, and he just wrote this film so well. This movie's funny, it's smart, and it's just so well acted by its cast, especially Downey Jr. and Mark Ruffalo, but such a well acted, such a well paced and well directed action film, and I just had a blast with the Avengers. And if you haven't guessed it, my number one favorite superhero movie, no surprise, The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is the best superhero movie. Between its writing, direction, story, acting, everything about this movie is phenomenal. Some people say it's overrated. I don't think it is. It's freaking amazing. I've seen this movie at least 10, 11 times now, and I can't get enough of it. It's just amazing. Heath Ledger is perfect as the Joker. Looking forward to see what Jared Leto does in Suicide Squad, but Heath Ledger is just amazing in this movie. Everybody's amazing. Aaron Eckhart, Morgan Freeman, Christian Bale, Maggie Gyllenhaal, everyone's good in this movie. Cillian Murphy, even a small role in this movie, he's great. I love everything about this movie. The ending is so good. The opening, bank robbing scene is just amazing. Everything about this movie is incredible, and it's my favorite superhero movie of all time. 10 favorite superhero movies, or top 10 best superhero movies in my opinion, and I'm gonna do a top 10 worst superhero movies, and that will probably be a little more funner because I love to bash some bad superhero movies. So yeah, if you like this channel and you want to see more, please like and subscribe to my channel and join the dark side.